Well, hello. This is a first for me, trying to stream the Lone Wolf game books series. We try to play the whole series with the only one character, from book one to the 28th book. Um, I played this game book when I was a kid. Never finished the whole series. But it was a very long time ago, so I'm eager to rediscover the whole scenario and the whole story behind the Lone Wolf. Um, for me, it was the best game book series I've played, so I think I will enjoy a lot this this game book series. So I will start with the Flight from Dark, which is the first book. Under the stream, you will see some link where to find the book. They are free and you can play them online for free. So that's very nice. Mm. Well, I think let's start. As you can see on the stream at the left, I'm using a tool that some fans and people have created. And in the center, I will have the book. And on the right side of the screen, you can see the start of a tree, and I will put there all the path I will follow, so I can backtrack or thing like that in case I die or yep, and to see the progression also. So let's start. I don't remember anything about the rules in the game, so I will have to read and discover the whole thing again. Well, I need this. Okay. So this is an introduction of the book. You can go on the website and projectaeon.org to find about this introduction. It's pretty nice. You have a biography about the creator of Lone Wolf and the illustrator also. I think it's good to read about them, Joe Dever and Gary Chalk, and also about the guy that has made this website and tools and all these amazing things. Okay, here you can see story so far. Okay, so this is an introduction of the story behind the Lone Wolf. In the northern land of Summerland, it has been the custom for many centuries to send the children of the warrior lords to the monastery of Kai. There they are taught the skills and disciplines of their noble fathers. The Kai monks are masters of their art, and the children in their charge love and respect them in spite of the hardships of their training. For one day, when they have finally learned the secret skills of the Kai, they will return to their homes, equipped in mind and body, to defend themselves against the constant threat of war from the Dark Lords of the West. In olden times, during the age of the Black Moon, the Dark Lords waged war on Summerland. The conflict was a long and bitter trial of strength that ended in victory for the Summerlanding at the great battle of Gorge. King Ulnar and the allies of Durenor broke the Dark Lord armies at the pass of Moitura and fought them back in the bottomless abyss of Gorge. Vaishna, mightiest of Dark Lords, was slain upon the sword of King Ulnar, called Sommerward, the sword of the sun. Since that age, the Dark Lords have vowed vengeance upon Summerland and the House of Ulnar. Now it is in the morning of the feast of Fehmarn, when all of the Kai Lords are present at the monastery for the celebrations. Suddenly, a great black cloud comes from out the western skies. So many are the numbers of the black-winged beasts that fill the sky that the sun is completely hidden. The Dark Lords, ancient enemy of the Sun Landing, are attacking. War has begun. On this fateful morning, you, Silent Wolf, the name given to you by the Kai, have been sent to collect firewood in the forest as a punishment for your inattention in class. As you are preparing to return, you see, to the horror of vast cloud of black, leathery creatures swoop down and engulf the monastery. Dropping the wood, you race to the battle that has already begun. But in the unnatural dark, you stumble and strike your head on a low tree branch. As you lose consciousness, the last thing that you see in the poor light are the walls of the monastery crashing to the ground. Many hours pass before you awake. With tears in your eyes, you now survey the scene of destruction. Raising your face to the clear sky, you swear vengeance on the Dark Lords for the massacre of the Kylo warriors. And with a sudden flash of realization, you know what you must do. You must set off on the perilous journey to the capital city to warn the king of the terrible threat that now faces his people. For you are now the last of the Kai. You are now the lone wolf. Well, I think that's an amazing introduction. Next. Game rules. Yeah, that's very important. Okay, you keep record of your adventure on the action chart. Okay, I think that's what we have at the left side of the screen. During your training as a Kai Lord, you have developed fighting prowess, combat skill, and physical stamina, endurance. Okay, let's see, combat skill and endurance, okay, which is CS and EP. Before you set off on your adventure, you need to measure how effective your training has been. To do this, take a pencil, and with your eyes closed, point with the blunt end to random table. If you pick a 0, it counts as 0. Okay. The random number table is what you are using when playing with the game books. But now I think we will use a roll random number right here. Yeah, I think it's more random than the random number table. When playing this as kid, you sometimes you will just I guess it's right here. Yeah, okay. Previous page. The first number that you pick from the random number table in this way represents your combat skill. Add 10 to the number you picked and write the total in the combat skill section of your action chart. If your pencil fell number 4, you would write in combat skill 14. Okay. So innate 10, and let's see. 0, yeah! Okay. Okay. I want to reroll now, but wow. I think that's a great start. Combat skill 0. Whoa. Okay. Let's say it's fate. When you fight, your combat skill will be pitted against that of your enemy. A high score in this section is therefore very desirable. Yeah, like what? Well, 0 is... I will play this character for the whole series, so having 0 is like... Or maybe what I can do is um, what I can do. I think it's normal -4. Maybe reroll the combat skill each time I start the book again. I don't know. Well, because starting with 10 will be quite challenging, I guess. Okay, let's try. Let's try. Maybe I reroll the combat skill at the end of the book on the book 2 if it's too hard to play with a combat skill of 10. But well, that means this character will try to avoid many encounters I can. The second number that you pick from the random number table represents your power of endurance. Add 20 to this number and write the total in endurance. Okay. Wow. I think I'm at 23. We appear. Okay, a high score in this section is therefore very desirable. Okay. The second number that you pick from random number table represents. Okay. If you are wounded in combat, you will lose endurance points. If at any time your endurance points fall to 0 or below, you are dead and the adventure is over. Lost endurance point can be regained during the course of the adventure, but your number of endurance points can never go above the number with which you start your adventure. Okay, that's pretty clear. Kai disciples. Over the century, the Kai monks have mastered the skills of the warrior. These skills are known as the Kai disciplines, and they are taught to all Kai lords. You have learned only 5 of the skills listed below. The choice of which 5 skills these are is for you to make. Okay, so I can choose 5 of them. As all of the disciplines may be of use to you at some points of your perilous quest, pick your 5 with care. The correct use of discipline at the right time can save your life. And I think I will need them a lot since I'm starting with 10 in combat skill and very low endurance. This will be quite a challenge. Okay, when you have chosen your 5 disciplines, enter them in Kai discipline section of your action chart. Okay. Kai, yes. So these are the discipline. Spear, bow, warmer sword, okay. Let's read them. That's basically some, yeah, discipline are basically capacity. Camouflage. This discipline enables a Kylord to blend in with his surroundings. In the countryside, he can hide undetected among trees and rocks and pass close to an enemy without being seen. In a town or city, it enables him to look and sound like a native of that area and can help him to find shelter or a safe hiding place. Wow, camouflage. I think camouflage will be quite mandatory. Since remember, the first mission we have is to flee some battle, the monastery area where we are, and go to the capital. So, capital city, so yeah, we will have to hide a lot, I think. Camouflage. Okay, let's take it. Okay, camouflage. Hunting. This skill ensures that the K-Lord will never starve in the wild. He will always be able to hunt for food for himself except in areas of wasteland and desert. The skill also enables a K-Lord to be able to move stealthily when stalking his prey. That's quite good. Hunting. But this has no effect in town, so yes, let's keep it in mind. But since I take camouflage, I think I don't need hunting. Sixth Sense. This skill may warn a K-Lord of imminent danger. It may also reveal the true purpose of a strange object encountered in your adventure. Ooh, wow. Mm, this can save your life, I think. Let's take it as so, 6 cents. Tracking. A skill enables a KLR to make the correct choice of path in the wild, to discover the location of a person or object in a town or city, and to read the secrets of footprint or tracks. Oh. Well, that's so very interesting. Okay. Healing. This discipline can be used to restore endurance point lost in combat. If you possess this skill, you may restore 1 endurance point to your total for every numbered section of the book you pass through in which you are not involved in combat. This is only to be used after your endurance has fallen below its original level. Remember that your endurance cannot rise above its original. Okay. If you choose this skill, write healing plus 1 endurance point for each section without combat. Well, since we are starting with a very low endurance, 23, I think healing is mandatory if we want to survive the whole thing. So let's take healing. For now, I think healing is the best discipline I've seen. The only mandatory I would take for now. Weapon skill. Yeah, I think we will need some weapon skill also since we have very low combat skill. So and looks like the weapon has an effect on the combat skill, so we will need that. Upon entering the K monastery, each initiate is taught the master one type of weapon. If weapon skill is to be one of your Kai disciplines, pick a number in the usual way from the random table and then find the corresponding weapon from the list below. This is the weapon in which you have skill. When you enter combat carrying this weapon, you add 2 points to your combat skill. Okay, nice. But so this is random. So if you get a weapon that you don't find a game, this can be quite bad. The fact that you are skilled with a weapon does not mean you set out on the adventure carrying that particular weapon. Yeah. However, you will have opportunities to acquire a weapon in the course of your adventures. If you pick the axe, you are lucky enough to be skilled in the one weapon Lone Wolf is carrying from the start of the adventure. Okay? Starting with an axe. You cannot carry more than 2 weapons. If you choose this skill, write weapon point in your weapon carried. Okay? But that doesn't tell if you can be skilled in more than one weapon skill. So each told the master of okay, one type of weapon. So yeah, let's guess you can only choose one. Yeah, let's see. Maybe I will take one. Let's see the rest before. The Mind Shield. The Dark Lords and many of the evil creatures in their command have the ability to attack you using their mind force. The Kai discipline of Mind Shield prevents you from losing any endurance points when subjected to this form of attack. If you choose this skill, right? Okay. Mind Shield. Looks like this one will be quite mandatory at some point. Let's take it. Wow, only one remaining, so maybe weapon or Mind Blast. There is so many. This enables a Kai Lord to attack an enemy using the force of his mind. It can be used at the same time as normal combat weapons and adds 2 extra points to your combat skill. Not all the creatures encountered in this adventure will be harmed by Mind Blast. You will be told the creature is immune. Okay, so this also increased my combat skill by 2. Well, this means if I'm using a weapon and also if I'm using the Mind Blast, I could add 4 points to my combat skill. Might need that. I may need that. But 6 cents, no. Camouflage. It means I have to get rid of camouflage. But I don't like that. Animal kinship. The skill enables the Kyler to communicate with some animals and to be able to guess the intentions of others. Okay, quite good. Mind over matter. Mastery of this discipline enable a Kyler to move small objects with his powers of concentration. Wow. Okay. Well, okay. Weapon skill against Mind Blast, I guess. Well, I think I will take Mind Blast. Since Mind Blast is +2 to combat skill, when the weapon skill you need to have the weapon on you. So I may want to wait a little before taking weapon skill. Waiting to see what weapon I will get in the first book, etc. Yep. So mind over matter. Mind over matter is also quite good, but I think it will be only usable like once in the once in the whole adventure. I don't think you use mind over matter a lot. When camouflage, I will need it a lot, I think. Well, I'm taking all that can save my life. Camouflage can save my life because I can hide. Healing can save my life because I will get my endurance back. Mind shield also, sixth sense also. So I think taking mind blast makes sense. Okay. Well, that's my choice. If you successfully complete the mission as set in Book 1 of Lone Wolf, you may add a further Kai discipline of your choice to your action chart in Book 2. This additional skill, together with your 5 other skills and any special items that you have picked up in Book 1, may then be used in the next adventure of Lone Wolf series. That's the worst thing about the Lone Wolf series, is that you reuse the equipment and the power that you got in previous books. I love that. That was the first series of game book I play that had this mechanism, and I was like, wow, can't stop playing this game book. Because you conserve your hero and all he has on it, all his story, and that's very nice. I can remember like you meet people that you already met in previous book, and that's awesome. Okay, equipment. I can see in the chart here that I have a malus for not having a weapon. So let's see. You are dressed in the green tunic and cloak of the Kai Initiate. You have little with you to arm yourself or survive. All you possess is an axe, not under weapon on your action chart. Okay, let's see. Battle records character inventory. Inventory, axe. Under weapon, under weapon, so maybe I'm not under good. Yep. And the backpack contains 1 meal. That under meal on your action chart. Okay. Character. Do I have a meal section somewhere? Ooh, whoa. Oh, I understand what happened. Let's see. If I put 0 here and let's get nothing here. Character -4. Put 0. Inventory, X, character. Oh! Okay, so having a weapon gives you a 4. Okay. So I'm at 0 now. So if you have no weapon, you have a malus of -4, I guess. And as I have a weapon now, I'm at my initial combat skill level, which is 10. Inventory, special item that take no slots. Under meal of your character, okay. Records, hierarchy count, runes, Leon, adventure notes. Special items. Okay, I guess meal don't take any slots. Yep. Okay, 1 meal. Or maybe I could do something like that. Okay. Hanging from your waist is a leather pouch containing gold crowns. To find out how many, pick a number from the random table. Oh, okay, nice. Records. 6. Okay. You discover among the smoking ruins of the monastery a map of the Summerland, showing the capital city of Olmgard and the land of Durenor, far to the east. You play the map inside your tunic for safety. Okay, let's take a look at the map. So, here is the map. Far from the east, Olmgard. So this is the place where we want to go, and we are. Where are we? Let's take a look again. Capital city of Olmgard and the land of the Durenor. Far to the east. Oh, far to the east. So that's the monastery, Kai Monastery. Yeah, okay. Far to the east. So I was thinking it was more. So we are starting right here on the ruins of the Kai Monastery. We want to go to the southeast to Holmgard. Okay. So I guess we will have to cross some kind of forest and a river. Maybe crossing the river by swimming, or maybe taking this bridge, but this could be dangerous. So if we want to take this bridge, we will have to go east first and then south. If we start to go south and east directly, we can maybe have a shortcut, but it will be, yeah. Okay. You discover among the smoking ruins of the monastery a map of. Okay. You also find one of the following: sword, helmet. One of the following. Okay. So it is a list of yes, 10 items. Let's see which one I found. The 8. I found a spear. Okay. Inventory. Spear. To discover which of the above you find, you must pick a number from OK and find the corresponding article under the heading given in brackets and make a note of any effect it may have on your endurance points. How to carry equipment. Now that you have your equipment, the following list shows you how it is carried. You don't need to make notes, but you can refer back to this list in the course of your adventure. Sword carried in the hand, okay. Helmet worn on the head. Food placed in the backpack. Chainmail, waistcoat worn on the body. Mace carried in the hand. Healing potion carried in the backpack. Quarterstaff carried in the hand. Gold crowns carried in the belt pouch. Okay, that's the gold, okay. And broadsword carried in the hand. Okay, all this makes sense. Only thing that I still wonder is about the meal. Should I put it in the inventory or should I put it? Let's get that this is the backpack, this wall. Yeah, this whole thing, yeah, okay. How much can you carry? Weapon. The maximum number of weapons that you may carry is 2. Okay. Backpack item. These must be stored in a backpack because space is limited. You may only keep a maximum of 8 articles, including meals, in your backpack at any one time. No! Wow. 3, 4. Okay, that's 8. So the meal taking 1 slot. Well. Special items. Special items are not carried in the backpack. When you discover a special item, you will be told how to carry it. Gold crowns. These are always carried in a belt pouch. It will hold a maximum of 50 crowns. Okay, so there is a maximum in it. Nice to know. 50. Okay. Food is carried in your backpack. Each meal counts as 1 item. No! No way. This is hardcore. Wow, each meal counts as 1 item. Okay. This adding some challenges. So maybe hunting is something important in the game. Hunting. Yeah, because you never need a food with the hunting skill. Wow. I may take hunting on the next book. Or I may take it right now. Instead of Mind Blast? No, I need that for the fight. Mind Shield? No, I don't know. Removing camouflage and putting hunting in place? Okay. Well, let's hope we don't starve. Then, any item that you may be used and can be picked up on your adventure and entered on your action chart is given capital letters in the text. Okay, nice. Unless you are told it is a special item, carry it in your backpack. Okay. How to use equipment. Weapons. Weapons aid you in your combat. If you have the Kai discipline of weapon skill and the correct weapon, it adds 2 points to your combat skill. If you enter a combat with no weapons, deduct 4 points from your combat skill and fight with your bare hands. Okay. If you find a weapon during the adventure, you may pick it up and use it. Remember, you can carry 2 weapons at once. You may only use 1 weapon at a time in combat. Oh, so no dual wielding, for now, at least. Backpack item. During your travels, you will discover various useful items which you may wish to keep. Remember, you can only carry 8 items in your backpack at once. You may exchange or discard them at any point when you are not involved in combat. Each special item has a particular purpose of effect. You may be told this when the item is discovered, or it may be revealed to you as the adventure progresses. The gold crowns. Local currency is a crown, which is a small gold coin. Gold crowns can be used on your adventure to pay for transport, food, or even as a bribe. Many of the creatures that you will encounter possess gold crowns or have them hidden in their lairs. Whenever you kill a creature, you may take any gold crown that it has and put them in your belt pouch. Okay? You will need to eat regularly during your adventure. If you do not have any food when you are instructed to eat a meal, you will lose 3 endurance points. Okay, nice. So this can be balanced by my eating skill. Since I will get back 1 endurance point for each chapter without fight, I will just need 3 chapters to regain the meal damage. If you have chosen the Kai discipline of hunting as one of your 5 skills, you will not need to tick off the meal when instructed to it. Okay. And by the way, yep. Okay. Healing potion. This can restore 4 endurance points to your total when swallowed after combat. There is only enough for 1 dose. If you discover any other potions during the adventure, you will be told then of their effect. All healing potions are backpack items. Okay. Rules for combat. There will be occasions on your adventure when you have to fight an enemy. The enemy's combat skill and endurance points are given in a text. Lone Wolf aim in the combat is to kill the enemy by reducing his endurance points to 0 while losing as few endurance points as possible himself. At the start of the combat, enter Lone Wolf and the enemy endurance points in the appropriate boxes in the combat record. Okay. The sequence for combat is as follows. Add any extra points gained through your Kai discipline to your current combat skill total. Subtract the combat skill of your enemy from this total. The result is your combat ratio. Okay, so I guess you need to be above the enemy or you will be in very big trouble. So example, Lone Wolf, combat skill 15. Yeah, not me. Is ambushed by a winged devil. Combat skill 20. Is not given the opportunity to evade combat, but must stand and fight as the creature swoops down on him. Lone Wolf has a Kai discipline of Mind Blast, so he adds 2 points to his combat skill, given a total combat of 17. He subtracts the Winged Devil from his own, giving a combat ratio of -3. -3 is noted in the... okay. When you have your combat ratio, pick a number from a random number table. Turn to combat result along... okay, so there is this special table. So -3 with a random, for example, of 4 means 4-4. So, okay, the monster will lose 4 points and I will lose 4. That's right. Find a number that is the same as your combat ratio and cross-reference with the random number that you have picked. Yeah. You now have the number of endurance points lost by both Lone Wolf and his enemy in this round of combat. The combat ratio between Lone Wolf and Winged Devil has been established to -3. Okay. The action, okay, unless the otherwise instructed or unless you have an option to evade, the next round of combat now starts. This process of combat continues until endurance points of either the enemy or the Lone Wolf are reduced to 0 or below, at which point that combatant is declared dead. If Lone Wolf is dead, the adventure is over. If the enemy is dead, Lone Wolf proceeds, but with his endurance point possibly reduced. Evasion of combat. During your adventure, you may be given the chance to evade combat. If you have already engaged in a round of combat and decide to evade, calculate the combat for that round in the usual manner. All points lost by the enemy as a result of that round are ignored, and you may take your escape. Only Lone Wolf may lose endurance points during that round, but then that is the risk of running away. You may only evade if the text of the particular section allows you to do so. Levels of Kai training. The following table is a guide to the ranks and titles that are bestowed upon Kai Lords at each stage of their training. As you successfully complete each adventure in the Lone Wolf series, you will gain an additional Kai discipline and gradually progress toward mastery of the 10 basic Kai disciplines. Beyond the 10 basic skills of a Kai master, await the secret of the higher Kai discipline of Magna Kai. By acquiring the wisdom of Magna Kai, a Kai Lord can progress toward the ultimate achievement and become a Kai Grandmaster. Kai Wisdom. Your mission will be one of the great danger. For the Dark Lords and their servants are a cruel and fierce enemy who gave and expect no mercy. Use the map to help you steer a correct course for the capital. Make notes as you progress through the story, for they will be a great help in future adventures. Many things that you find will aid you during the adventure. Some special items will be of use in future Lone Wolf adventures, and other may be red herring of no real use at all. So be selective in what you decide to keep. There are many routes to the king, but only one involves a minimum of danger. With a wise choice of Kai disciplines and a great deal of courage, any player should be able to complete the mission, no matter how weak their initial combat skill or endurance point score. The honor and memory of the Kai Lords will go with you on your perilous journey. Good luck. And so it starts. Okay, let's start. You must make haste, for your sense it is not safe to linger with the smoking remains of the ruined monastery. The black winged beast could return at any moment. You must set out for the landing capital of Ormgard and tell the king the terrible news of the massacre. That the whole elite of Kai warriors, save yourself, have been slaughtered. Without a Kai Lord to lead their armies, Summerland will be at the mercy of their ancient enemy, Dark Lords. Fighting back tears, you bid farewell to your dead kinsmen. Silently, you promise that their death will be avenged. You turn away from the ruins and carefully descend the steep track. At the foot of the hill, the path split into two directions, both leading into a large wood. Okay, if you wish to use the Kai discipline of Sixth Sense, oh yeah, I want. If you wish to take the right path into the wood, take the left one. Okay, we have Sixth Sense. Let's use it. Your Sixth Sense has warned you that some of the creatures that attacked the monastery are searching the towpath for any survivors of their raid. But you can avoid both tracks by making your way through the undergrowth of the wood. Oh, nice. Mm, northeast. Northeast? Why northeast? We don't want to go northeast. Okay, we want to go south, since the capital is on the southeast. Let's go here. You hear the scream of a large winged beast above the trees. It is the Crown, a deadly servant of Dark Lords. Quickly you hide beneath the thick frond of fern until the horrible shriek have passed away. As you go on, you discover a forest path that divides at the point you join it. If you wish to use the tracking, I don't have tracking. So south or east? Well, if I go east, I will go on the road, I think, and that may not be the good idea. We may want to still to go by the forest, I guess. So let's go here south. You are clearing where several trees have been cut down to make a rickety watchtower. Below the towers are three paths leading off in different directions. Okay. Okay, so now we are close to a tower. Could be dangerous. We can climb the watchtower. Or go south, east, or southwest. No, southwest is not... I think we should continue to south. Watchtower. But we may find something in the watchtower. Maybe some equipment, a bow, or something like that. Yeah, let's climb the watchtower. Yeah. The old watchtower ladder is rotten and several rungs break as you climb. Pick a number from the random number table. If the number is 4 or lower, you have fallen. Lose 200 points. If the number is 5 or higher, you do not fall. Yes, I do not fall. From the top of the tower you can see above the trees, in all directions. Far to the north, a column of jet black smoke rises high into the sky. Okay, so the army come from the north. Okay. Small orange tongues of flame flicker at its base. Your heart sinks as you realize that the port of Turan is ablaze. The port of Turan. Okay. Port of Turan. Oh, this is the port of Turan. Okay. It's where the river crosses. Okay. Turan. From the southwest, a wind carries the noise of battle. It is close. No more than 5 miles at most. Oh, okay, so that was a good idea to not go at the west. On the floor of the watchtower is a large oblong box. If you wish to open the box. Yeah, I want to open the box. Inside the long box is the quarterstaff wrapped in the leather. You may take this weapon if you wish. You close the box and descend the ladder to the clearing below, taking care to use only the sound rungs. Okay, so a quarterstaff. So maybe it's a good idea to take a weapon skill at the start so you can pick a weapon you need. Well, I guess it's too late. Oh, okay. I'm having an axe and a spear, so I don't need well, a quarterstaff is not a lethal weapon in some case, so I may want to replace the spear by the quarterstaff. Yeah, let's do that. We'll replace the spear by quarterstaff. Oh, and so we are back to this one. So this time I guess we should no, southwest. We know there is some battle. South or east? Let's go more south. I think 14. You reach the top of a small wooded hill, on which several large boulders form a rogue circle. Suddenly you hear a loud growl from behind a rock to your left. Should we fight or should we run? We are not a very good fighter. Maybe dangerous to fight right now. Yeah, and we don't know what we will have to fight. So maybe we should run. Yeah, let's run. Eventually you come to the edge of the fast flowing icy stream. The white water cascades over the mossy rocks and disappears toward the east. If you wish to follow the stream to the east, if you would rather explore the upstream. Okay, so we find white water cascades over the mossy rock and disappear toward the east. Icy stream. Okay, let's take a look at the map again. We should be somewhere here. So I guess now we want to follow the stream. I don't think we are at the river now. Maybe we are just before the river. So if we follow the river, we may find the little stream. We may find the river, the main river, and then we will just have to cross it. Yep. I guess that makes sense. White water cascades over the mossy rocks and disappear toward the east. Follow the stream to the east if you would rather explore upstream. Upstream. No. We want to go to the east, yeah. Carefully, you follow the stream as it makes its way toward the east. Suddenly, you notice something in the distance that brings you to halt. Lying in the rushing water like a great black dam in dead crown, you creep nearer, under cover of the foliage, until you see 3 arrows deep in the beast's chest. Trapped beneath the beast is the body of its rider. It is a Jayak, a spiteful and malicious servant of Dark Lords. Many centuries ago, their ancestors were used by the Dark Lords to build the infernal city of Elgedad, which lies in the volcanic wasteland beyond the Dern Crag range of mountains. The construction of the city was a long and torturous nightmare, and only the strongest Gyaks survived the heat and poisonous atmospheres of Elgedad. This creature is a descendant of the Gaiac slaves. It seems that this one must have drowned. The Gaiac pouch contained 3 gold crowns. Oh, nice. Okay. Codes. You may continue downstream, or you may leave the stream and make your way on foot through the wooded hills to the south. Yeah, now I think we want to go more to the south. The forest begins to thin until finally you can make out a road through the trees ahead. The highway is full of people heading south. Many are wheeling their possessions along a handcart. If you wish to join the refugees and perhaps learn more of what has happened in the north, if you would prefer to continue your move south but under cover of the trees. Well, that's a difficult choice. Talking with refugees can be interesting because we can learn more about what's happening right now. But that can be dangerous if because a lot of people will attract a lot of attention and we could get attacked. But I guess right now our mission is to go to the capital and to give information. So joining refugees makes sense, so we can get more and learn more. Yeah, so we can have more information to share with the king when we reach the capital. Okay, so let's join the refugees. The people look tired and hungry. They have come many miles from their burning city. Suddenly you hear the beat of huge wings coming from the north. Cran! Cran! Hide yourselves! The cry goes up all along the road. Just in front of you, a wagon carrying small children breaks down. Its right wheel jammed in a furrow. The children scream in panic. Help the children? If you'd rather run for the cover of the trees. Okay. Well, you're supposed to be someone that help people and yeah, okay. Let's help the children. Guess we have no choice. You sprint toward the wagon. People are running everywhere in panic as the crowd make their attack, carrying their poor victims off into the darkening sky. A large crane is hovering above the wagon, and 3 snarling Gaiacs drop from its back onto the startled horses. You must fight them or leave the wagon and run to the safety of a nearby farmhouse. Okay, I guess that could be a test, since we haven't fight any enemies right now until now, and well, let's see how Lone Wolf can do against Gaiacs. If you wish to fight the Gaiacs, yeah. The ghoulish creatures thrust their spears at you and attack. Fight these creatures as a single enemy. Well, okay. Okay. Um, Battle enemy. Mind blast. Battle. Oh wow, good. Battle again. Okay, I lose 4 hit points. Now we can run to the safety of the farmhouse or to the wood. We just saved the children, so let's say that's nice. To the farmhouse. I'm not sure that's a good idea. We want to move, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we want to move, so let's go to the woods. As you race across the open fields toward the wood, a crown drives at you and claws your arm. Before you can fight back, it has flown off again, shrieking with cold malice. You enter the wood, but you have lost 200 points. You have not gone far when you hear the sound of battle to the west. Oh, okay, I was fleeing to the west. That's not good. Okay, want to go. If you wish to follow the sound. No. No, no, no. Let's go to the south. In the distance, you can hear the sound of horse galloping nearer. You crouch behind a tree and wait as the riders come closer. They are the cavalry of King Guard, wearing white uniforms of His Majesty's army. Um, well, I guess, let's say we are naive. Last fight was, I guess. Okay, just a second. I need to go back. At this fight. Then this one is not a fight. So I regain 1 point here. Then here. South. Okay. We are regaining our endurance thanks to the healing skill. The healing yeah. If you wish to call them, yeah, let's do that. The officer order his men to halt and ask you your business. You tell him who you are and how the monastery has been destroyed. He is deeply saddened to hear your news. He offers you a horse and asks you to accompany him to Prince Pelathar, the king's son. Oh, wow. Okay, okay, let's go. Ahead of you, you can see a fierce battle raging. Oh, wow, they were going to the battle. Oh, that was a mistake. Whoa, not going in the right direction right now. But, well, I will witness the big battle. Uh, so more thing to tell to the king when I reach him. You can see a fierce battle raging across the stone bridge. Oh no, stone bridge. So we were going to the right direction. Nice. Yes, indeed. Because the stone bridge is right here, just above the home guards. So I already done all this south, and then I go east, where I attack. Maybe I was attacked right here, and then I continued, and now we are at the bridge. Nice. So I just have to go south and follow the road, south and little east. Yeah. In the midst of the fighting, you see Prince Pelathar, the king's son. He is in combat with a large grey Gorgaz, who is wielding a black axe above his scale head. Suddenly the prince falls wounded, a black arrow in his side. Oh, that the prince with the arrow. Yeah, looks like he's in big trouble. If you wish to defend the fallen prince, if you wish to run into the forest. Well, we have to defend him. We can't go back now. And I guess we are at 22. Well, we almost recover all our hit points, and that's good. All endurance points. The creature that you now face is Gorgaz, one of race of the cold-blooded reptilian creatures that dwell deep in the treacherous Maikenmire swamps. Their favorite food is human flesh. The prince's sword lies at your feet. You may pick up and use this weapon if you wish. The Gorgaz is about to strike at you. You must fight him to the death. Wow, looks like a very, very powerful enemy. And the creature is immune to Mind Blast. Okay, I may die right here. Yeah, I may die. I don't see how I can survive this fight. We need a lot of luck. Let's go, battle. And no Mind Blast, yeah. Oh. Well, this is the end. Lone Wolf is dead. Down. Well, I did not win. Well, so I think the only way to survive this, maybe to try to avoid this fight. Yeah, we may want to avoid this fight. It's a too dangerous fight for us. But let's go back to previous number. I have no rules right now for that. What should I do when I die? That's a big question. I could restart from the beginning. But well, I'm pretty happy with all the choices I've done. I'm not aiming for the perfect path because yeah. So let's just run at this point. risk to run into the forest. Let's say we are too afraid of fighting this. We can see there is an army, there is this big lizard. We have no chance to kill him. And also, the prince already got an arrow in the chest, and this may be a poisonous arrow, so let's say he's dead. The sound of battle gradually fades behind you. Suddenly you are pulled to the ground. 3 Dracarim have dropped from the tree above. You struggle, but it is useless, for there are too many of them for you, and they are very strong. The last thing that you hear is the voice snarls of Dracarim as they raise their spears. Your life and your mission end here. Well, okay. So we just go into a dead end. Let's restart from the beginning, I guess. Okay, so that was the first run. Let's see, can I save this? Table of content. Since I've died, I think I can reroll the combat skill and endurance thing. So let's do that. 20, 10. Let's reroll the combat skill first. 9 this time. Wow. Guess I don't want to die now. And the endurance 0. Okay. Okay. So a lot of combat skill, but very low endurance. May I want to change something? Mind Blast was pretty happy with that. Mind Shield, Sixth Sense, Healing, Camouflage. Well, there is nothing I want to change, and I have a very high combat skill, so yeah, let's go with that. Let's see what I want to do about that. Book. Adjust up. Can I create a new one? Okay, not that easy. Can't. Ooh, wow. Okay. Maybe I can change the color of this one. Hope. Let's see. It. Okay, nice. Okay, so the red tree is the one I've taken first on my first run. Number section 1. So, if you wish to use the card discipline of Sixth Sense, yes. So head south or toward the northeast. I don't know why you want to go to the northeast, really. Okay. Then forest path divine to point join, kite discipline tracking, south or east. Let's continue to the south. South again, climb the watchtower. We already know what's in the watchtower, so let's go south again. If you wish to draw your weapon and prepare the fight, you hear a growl from behind the rock to your left. Well, I guess this time we are kind of fighters, so we may want to see what's behind the rock. Prepare to fight. From behind the rock, a huge black bear comes into view. It advances slowly toward you, its mouth open and its face lined in anger and pain. You notice that it is badly wounded and he is bleeding from its neck and back. You must fight it. After 3 rounds of combat, you position yourself so that you can run toward the hill. If you wish to evade at this time, chance being wonderfully. Okay. Let's fight. Mind Blast. Wow. Didn't lose any points. It was just rush to the black bear, and with just one axe movement, I finish him. Well, he was already wounded, so you win. Whipping the bear's blood from your weapon, you notice the mouth of a cave hidden behind the rock from which the bear attacked. Oh, okay. Let's investigate the cave. Peering into the darkness, you notice that rock stairs have been cut into the earth and that the mouth of the cave is in fact the entrance to a tunnel. Carefully descending the slippery stairway, you notice a small silver box on a shelf at the bottom of the staircase. Okay. Okay, let's open the silver box. I remember something bad about this silver box. Really. I played this book like maybe 10 or more years ago, but I remember something about this silver box. Very bad, very bad souvenir. Like instant death. Yeah, I can sense that. Inside the box you find 15 gold crowns and a silver key. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, and by the way, I should have rerolled this 6. 6 and also 3 from the watchtower. And 15 now. Okay. Quarterstaff and axe. Yeah. Maybe I should have rerolled the weapon, the secondary equipment or so, but okay. I will do that if I die again. If you wish to keep the key, remember to mark it on your action card. Okay. Silver key. You can continue to investigate the tunnel by turning, or you may leave and descending the hill. Well, we have a silver key now. I guess it can be used to something in the tunnel. Well, let's continue. You walk along a dimly lit corridor which opens out into a large square room, with a oak door in the far wall. If you possess the Kai discipline of Sixth Sense, yeah, your senses tell you that you are not alone. You are in a very great danger. Return to the surface as quickly as you can. You turn and run for the stairs just as a large block falls with a crash behind you. The room you were in has been completely sealed off. As you escape into the daylight, you glimpse behind you the crooked figure of an old druid as he raises his staff. A second later, a bolt of lightning exploded at your feet. You do not stop, but run headlong down the hill, cursing the delay but thankful for your sixth sense. Wow. Well, I guess too much curiosity is dangerous. Okay. Eventually, you come to the edge of a fast flowing ice stream. Okay, so we're back to the ice stream, and I think we want to go follow the stream to the east. Okay. Oh, that's where you find the 3 goals. Okay, okay. Already take them. May leave the stream and make your way afoot through the wooden hill south. Yes, we want to go south. Okay, join the refugees or not. So we know that joining refugees do nothing, so we continue to move south. You have been traveling for about a mile when you notice 2 legs striking out from behind a large boulder. If you possess the sixth sense, wow, the sixth sense skill is like discipline is like the most important one in this book. Like I'm using it at every turn. Okay, I have it. Your skill enables you to recognize the boots and leggings of a king's soldier. You can sense that the man is wounded and in need of help. Okay, let's help him. We have nothing to help him, but well, can try. Oh, we have the healing skill. You cautiously peer around the rock to see a soldier lying on his back. By his side is a spear and shield. On the shield is a painting of a white Pegasus, the Prince of Summerland's emblem. He's one of the prince's soldiers, and is only just conscious. His uniform is badly torn, and you can see that he has deep wounds in his left arm. As you move nearer, his eyes flicker open. "Heal me, my lord," he begs. "I can barely feel my arm." If you possess and wish to use the Kai discipline of healing on this man, yeah, sure. Placing one hand on his forehead and the other on his wounded arm, you feel the warmth of your healing powers leave your body and give strength to the injured man. It tells you his name is Trimis, and he is a soldier in Prince Pelathar army. The prince and his troops are engaged in battle to the south, where a large force of Dark Lord's creatures are attacking the bridge of Elemer. During the fight, he had been snatched into the air by a crane and dropped into the forest. Wow! Okay, the bridge of Alema. Let's take a look at the map. Bridge of Alima. Well, must be this bridge. There is no name on it, but I guess that's the right bridge. Okay. You make the soldier as comfortable as possible before continuing on your mission. You have not gone far when you hear the sound of battle to the west. What I don't understand is how the battle can be on the west. That makes no sense. That makes totally no sense. Because if the battle is on the bridge and at the west, that means I am right here right now, between the bridge and T-zone. Right? But I've gone to the south the whole time. Well. We definitely don't want to go to the battle. If you would rather continue south. Yep. Okay, so again we found the cavalry. Let's see. We wish to call them. No, we don't want this time. If you wish to let them pass and then continue on your way through the forest, yep, we want that. Night is starting to close in. The shadows of the forest are growing longer and darker. Just as you are about to stop and rest, you see through the trees a line of people moving south along a wide highway. Moving closer, you notice a large merchant caravan in the center of the dusty turnpike. It is drawn by 6 large horses and is moving much faster than any of the other traffic. This could be your chance to reach the capital as quickly as possible. Oh, nice. I really love this illustration. They are so good. I'm into the impression that you only see this kind of illustration only in game books. And they are very, very good. Okay, I think that's a good idea indeed to to try to go into this caravan. And also we have camouflage, so we can use that. Yeah, to hide in among the packing cases strapped to the roof. Yeah. You pull yourself to the top. Just. Yep. You pull yourself to the top of the opulent caravan and nestle among the traveling cases and bags. Night will soon engulf the highway. A chill wind blows from the west, and you pull your cloak around yourself to keep warm. You listen to the voices below, and you can smell the mouth-watering aroma of spiced meat. It reminds you that you are very hungry, and you must now take a meal. Okay, we have to take a meal. The fatigue of your ordeal finally catches up with you, and you drift off into the restless sleep. You are awoken by the cries of a crown circling above the caravan. It is early morning and the sky is clear and bright. The You can see a pack of doomed wolves less than a quarter of a mile away along the highway ahead. They are preparing to attack. You must act quickly. If you decide to gather your equipment and run for the cover of trees, if you decide to cut free one of the horses and try to break through the attacking doomed wolves to the clear road beyond. Oh wow, looks like a suicide ID right here. Taking a horse and just charging a pack of doom wolves. Yeah, let's do that. Let's die like a hero. Yeah, well, I guess I will go to the trees. Yeah. But well, going to the trees means we have to go by foot. Let's see. You can see a pack of doom wolves less than a quarter of a mile away along the highway ahead. Okay, so we can already see them, and they are on the road. The time I managed to attend the forest, I will maybe be too late. You decide to cut free one of the horses and try to break through. Wait, yes, but doing that means the caravan, all the people in the caravan are dead. If I do that. Cutting free horse, yeah. Okay, let's run for the trees, yeah. We can't steal an horse like that. You can see the shadow of the crown getting larger all around you. It suddenly strikes, pitching you forward onto your face with the power of its attack. If the number you have picked is 0, okay, let's try 2. If the number you have picked is 0, between 0 or 6, the crown has ripped away your backpack. You have lost the pack and all the equipment that was inside it. No way! No way! No way! My silver key! Oh, I just lost my silver key. Wow, that harsh. Wow. Okay. The forest here is sparse and hilly. It does not give much cover from an attack from the air. You move as quickly as you can from tree to tree to avoid the crown, but you can hear the sound of doom wolves close behind. Yeah. If you have... yeah, I have camouflage. We survive this. I know it. You make full use of your Kai discipline and quickly burrow deep into the loose earth of the wooden hillside. Covering yourself with your cloak, you pull a loose branch across your hastily dug shelter. 1. Okay. If you have picked a number between 0 and 4, then you have passed oh, nice. Then you have passed undetected. I tell you, I will survive this. You quickly move off into the forest before more doom wolves or crown appear. You have walked for more than an hour when you reach the top of a rocky hill. The sight that befalls you on the other side is one of hope. But there is also a daunting challenge to be faced. Oh, what? You can see the tall grey-white walls and glimmering spires of Home Guard, its banners fluttering from the battlements in the fresh morning breeze. Stretching out toward the west, the river Elidil traces its course from the mountains of the Dern Crag Range to the Holm Gulf. But from below the mountain peaks you can see a vast black army marching relentlessly on towards the city. Oh, looks bad. To your right, you can see the highway heading off over the rolling plain toward Ormgard. At a run, you could reach the outer field works of the city defenses in an hour, but you would be in the open for most of the time and vulnerable to attack by crime. However, ahead of you, a wide and muddy river drifts sluggishly toward Yelladil. You could use the cover of the river banks and swim toward the capital. Or towards your left lies the graveyard of the ancients. These tombs and crumbling monuments to the forgotten age will conceal your approach, but it is forbidden area. Many are the unnamed horrors that lie there in relentless sleep, waiting to consume the unwary trespasser. Okay, so I think graveyard is not an option. Um, Via the river. Try your luck by the highway. Well, let's see what we have. Healing, camouflage. We have camouflage, so I guess using the river makes sense. Yeah, let's go by the river. Peering over the steep undercut of the riverbank, you can see a tangle of driftwood along the water's edge. A large tree trunk has grounded on a clay bank next to a small canoe. If you wish to use the log afloat down the river. If you wish to use the canoe. Okay. Well, I guess we should use the log, yeah? Or the camouflage. After quite a struggle, you manage to free the heavy trunk from the riverbank, gathering your equipment in a bundle. I have no more equipment! You stow it on top of the log and then slowly wade out into the river. The current soon takes you and you drift slowly downstream. After 20 minutes, you hear the sound of horses along the left bank. No, let's hide. Who wants to attract attention at this point? Oh yeah, it's me! I'm in the middle of the river. Just, are you friend? Do you want to unleash some arrows at me? Yeah, we want to hide. Peering out carefully, you can see 3 green-clad men on horses racing along the bank. You recognize them as border rangers, the regiment of the king's army that police the western borders. One of them is wounded and is slumped over the neck of his horse. Close behind follow a pack of 20 dome wolves. Their Gaiac riders are firing arrows at the ranger which fall around them. One ranger drops from his horse and rolls down the river bank, a black arrow deeply embedded in his right leg. If you wish to help the ranger. No. There's 20 dome wolves just behind him. I can't help him. If you wish to stay hidden and drift downstream, yeah. No other choice. After nearly half an hour, you feel the current getting stronger. Looking out across the surface, you can see that you are approaching a whirlpool in the middle of a large river bend. You will surely drown if caught in its current, so you quickly swim toward the right-hand river bank and continue your mission on foot, carrying all your equipment. Nice. But I have no more equipment. Well, in another way, I'm kind of rich. I have 24 gold. You walk for nearly an hour along the twisting river edge. Beyond the next turn, you can hear the faint noise of battle. You carefully climb a steep hill rock to get a better view of the area. The outer field works of the city can now be seen. Drawn across the river is a line of barges chained together to form a floating barricade. You can also see soldiers running along the log walls of the field works, and you can hear the faint noise of battle drifting from the west. Okay. If you wish to approach the barge, if you wish to take cover in the trees. Well, I guess I want to take cover the maximum. Every time I don't take cover, I get attacked. And I'm very weak, and the enemy right here are very powerful for what I've seen. Approaching the barge can, make no sense. I'm not here to fight the war, I'm here to get to the city. So, I will take cover in trees. You climb the wooded bank of the river and see the log walls of field works disappearing into the distance. The battle rages about 2 miles away, and the log wall has collapsed in several places where the Dark Lords are attacking. Yeah, most of the field works ahead are unmanned, the soldiers having left to supply reinforcement for the raging battle. Wow, nice illustration. There is a gate in the log wall if you wish to approach it. If you would prefer to climb over the wall instead. Okay. There is a gate. Well, let's try to climb. Yeah. Cautiously, you approach the base of the log wall. The tree trunks are wrought on and afford plenty of footholds for your climb. As you reach the top of the wall, you come face to face with a crossbow. The soldier holding it in your face motions for you to descend a wooden ladder to the ground. You do not argue with him. Slowly you descend the ladder. Okay. Well, he's a soldier, so maybe he can understand. 2 soldiers and a sergeant run towards you, their crossbow aimed at your head. As they get nearer, they recognize your Kai cloak, and a look of relief spread across their faces. "My lord," says the sergeant, "where are the other Kai masters?" "We are in desperate need of their wisdom. The Dark Lords press us most cruelly, and our casualties are high." You inform the brave soldier of the fate of your kinsman, and the urgency of your mission to see the king. He takes you back to the barge where an officer accompanies you on horseback toward the high walls and the main gate of Home Guard. You reach the main gates of the capital and stare in a way at the height of the city's walls. 200 feet high, the walls of Home Guard have withstood the ravages of both time and the Dark Lords. You and the officer race through the tunnel and inner gatehouse, 100 yards in length, and finally halt outside the doorway of the main watchtower. Great crowds of soldiers and civilians are running to and fro. If you wish to continue following the officer, if you feel that you stand a better chance of making your way to the king's citadel on your own. Well, I will continue with the officer, I think. Staying close to the officer, you follow him through the arc portal and up a short flight of stairs to a long hall. Soldiers run back and forth, bearing orders and ornate scrolls to officers stationed around the city wall. A haggard and scar-faced man dressed in the white and purple robes of the King Court approaches you and bids you follow him to the citadel. Yeah, we follow this man. You follow the man into a small library of the main hall. He pushes one of the many books on the shelves which line the four walls, and you hear a metallic click. One section of the bookcase slowly slides back to reveal a hidden passage. Yes, I will follow him. He's quite suspicious, but I have no other choice. You walk for the nearly 10 minutes along a dark and winding corridor, and then start to climb a steep staircase to a small wooden door. The man presses a secret catch and the door opens. You enter a large, plushy decorated bedroom with a huge marble bath that takes up one corner of the room. The man suggests that you refresh yourself here with his seeks an audience with the king. You quickly bathes and change into some white robes that have been left out on a large marble table. Shortly the man returns and leads you through a long corridor lined with exquisite tapestries. You finally arrive at a large door guarded by two soldiers wearing silver armor. You are about to meet the king. You enter the chamber of state, a magnificent hall decorated lavishly in white and gold. The king and his closest advisers are studying a large map spread upon a marble plinth in the center of the chamber. Their faces are lined with worry and concentration. A silence fills the hall as you tell of the death of your kinsman and of your perilous journey to the citadel. As you finish your story, the king approaches and takes your right hand in his. Lone Wolf, you have selfless courage, the qualifier of a true Kai Lord. Your journey here has been one of great peril, and although your news come as a grievous blow, the spirit of your determination is like a beacon of hope to us all in this dark hour. You have brought great honor to the memory of your masters, and for that we praise you. You receive the praise and heartfelt thanks of the entire hall, an honor that brings a certain redness to your young face. The king raises his hand and all the voices cease. You have done all that Summerland could have asked of a loyal son, but she is greatly in need of your teal. The Dark Lords are powerful once more, and their ambition known no bounds. Our only hope lies within the Draenor, with the power that once defeated the Dark Lords an age ago. Lone Wolf, you are the last of the Kai. You have the skills. Will you journey to the Draenor and return with the Summer Sword, the sword of the sun? Only with that gift of the gods may we crush this evil and save our land. If you wish to accept the quest of the Summer Sword, begin your adventure with Book 2 of the Lone Wolf Adventures. Fire on Water. Dum dum dum. Okay. Well, I think that's all for today. Managed to finish the first book on second try. Well, I die once. I lose my backpack, so with that I also lose the silver key that was in it. Yeah. And I didn't use the silver key in this book. I hope I won't have to use it in another book. I will be pretty sad knowing that I found it and I can't use it. Um, well, so I will stream the book 2 another time. That's all for today. So I hope you enjoyed these adventures. If you enjoy it, you can go on the projectaeon.org's website and play yourself the book. Try yourself the adventure. Well, I guess that's all. So thank you for watching. Maybe at another time. Bye.